Greetings to all of our PJTN watchmen, and I am wanting to update you on something I've become aware of over the last couple of days, and I've been doing some research on it. I spoke on American Adversaries Radio last night about this issue, and that is the ceasefire resolutions that are going on in Israel, or people are calling for these ceasefire resolutions to be introduced and voted on school boards, on city council meetings, on other teachers unions in states across the country. In fact, I was just made aware yesterday that 100 city councils across the country have passed ceasefire resolutions. So what are these ceasefire resolutions? We've heard a little bit about the debate on television, on talk radio, that have been talking about calling for a ceasefire. So these resolutions are being introduced that are using terms like genocide, ethnic cleansing, and of course the genocide and ethnic cleansing accusations are against Israel. They're not against the terrorists, not against Hamas. And so we have people who are Muslims, and we have leftists who are sitting on school boards and these local governments, and they're calling for a vote on these resolutions, to adopt resolutions on the local level. Keeping in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that these local commissions, these local city councilmen, these local or state educators, these educators unions have no impact on what's happening on the international level. So this is an attempt by the terrorists and the terrorist enablers to push the agenda to condemn Israel. It's dividing the community. It's dividing the colleagues that sit on these councils. Thank God some, like in Ocala, Florida, they threw this resolution out. They refused to vote on it and bring it up. It has nothing to do with their day-to-day business in addressing and confronting the issues that are needed on the local level in the local communities. So I want to make you aware of this because PJTN's mission is to educate Christians to stand with our Jewish brethren against the rise of this global anti-Semitism. And this global anti-Semitism is having a local impact on these city councils, and the education unions and the school boards. They're having an impact because these people are bringing them up and asking them, telling them we need to take a stand in our community. No, we don't, because this is an agenda to delegitimize Israel, to condemn them and falsely accuse them of being involved in genocide and ethnic cleansing. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Israel was attacked on October 7th. Who were they attacked by? They were attacked by terrorists. Now we see our cities being overrun and campuses being overrun by a bunch of terrorist enablers. These people need to be thrown off. Their rear ends need to be thrown off these university campuses or these K through 12 campuses, and they should not be allowed to come back on because they are sowing discord and discontent, and they're dividing the community. This is unacceptable. You can take action in your community, and this is what we need for you to do. Just like we do with the school board issue. You need to attend your city council meetings, your county commission meetings. If you're a teacher, and a lot of during the summer months, we have teachers unions who are having their annual conferences across the country. If you are a teacher and this comes up, you need to address this issue. You need to condemn it and say, this needs to be taken off the table. It should not even be discussed. So this is how we can get involved locally. This is how you have an impact in Israel. This is how we stand with our Jewish brethren and defend the state of Israel. We defend her integrity. We defend her reputation. And we call out these terrorists and these terrorist groups and these terrorist enablers that are pushing this agenda. Who is funding this, ladies and gentlemen? This is a massive nationwide effort. Who is funding? It's the same people that are funding the war over there in Israel. So I'm asking you, now is the time. We have to draw a line in the sand, because what will be next? on our city councils, on our county commissions? What other issues are they going to bring before? Because once, like the teachers unions, they have their summer conferences and they bring this up for a vote. Even the National Teachers Union, when they bring these resolutions, these ceasefire resolutions up, guess what's going to be the next step? Once they adopt the resolution, then they're going to say, well, since our local district adopted this resolution, we need to start teaching our children about this. And they're going to start talking about October 7th and whose fault this is. And it's because the Jews, because they're taking over Palestinian land. And this is the only recourse that these people have. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I need you to step up. Israel needs you. Our Jewish brethren need you to speak up on the local level. I'm not asking you to go to Washington, D.C. I'm just asking you to go to your next city council meeting or your county commission meeting or your school board meeting. Speak to your representatives in each of those areas. Ask them, has a ceasefire resolution come up in discussion over the last couple of months, over the last 8 months, since what happened in Israel? And if it has, and if it's been voted on, we need to publicly condemn this county commission for doing so. We need to run for their seats. This is an election year, ladies and gentlemen. It matters who leads us, not just on the national level, not just in the White House, but even in our local county, in our local school district, in our local city council. It matters, ladies and gentlemen. So please stand with me, and I need for you, if you decide to take action, I need for you to let me know what county, and keep me posted so that we can help you, help promote what you're doing with regards to if a ceasefire resolution has been introduced, or if it's in the process, if it hasn't been voted on, we need to kill it. We need to remove it. We need to call out the enablers who are sitting on our city councils, our county commissioners, our school boards, also the education boards. We need to call these people out and expose them for who they are. And we will not tolerate lies and disinformation against our Jewish brethren. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, contact me, send me an email, info@pjtn.org. Let me know what you're doing so that we can help promote what you're doing in your district and get you more support. God bless you, and thank you for all you do on behalf of our Jewish brethren in the state of Israel. This is how we take back local control of our communities, our states, and our nation, so that we can solidly stand at Israel's side during her hour of greatest need. God bless you.